In this tutorial, we're going to go over how to add additional pages in a website you're creating. And by using master pages, you can ensure stability and consistency in secondary pages and save a lot of time. So I'm going to go back to page 1 of this document, which was the example used in the previous tutorials for creating a website or a mood board. What I want to show you here is up here, I've created a new master page, and that was done just by going new master. And if you do that, you can name it here. You can create more than one master page. I would suggest you just do one page. So that is what I did when I created this master page here. So when I click on it, I've got two elements I've included in this master page that I want to exist on every secondary page. But not only that, I want to save a lot of time and set up interaction in the master page so that I don't have to do it on as many pages as I create my design. So how do I do that? Up here, I've got the words contact me, and I want that to go to my email. So all I need to do is, in my workspace, I have nothing showing but properties, pages, and swatches. So I'm going to go over here to Window and go to Interactive and just swing down here to Hyperlinks. And with that box selected, I'm going to go over here. Here's the hyperlink thing. I just need to go to New Hyperlink. And then up here, instead of linking to a page, I want to link to an email. And I'll put the address of... I'll put my address. Down here, I'm not going to change anything. I haven't highlighted text. I've just selected the text box. And down here, I don't want it to alter the typography that I've set here, the design. So I'm going to choose same style. And the PDF, ignore this. This doesn't matter. So I'm going to click OK. And here, I want this to always return to page 1. So I'm going to go over here and go do hyperlink. And here I'm going to go to page. And I want it to always go to page 1, fixed. So now let's see what happens if I drag this master page down here. So now it exists as part of the document. So now I'm going to go to that page, and I'm going to, maybe I'll make an, let's see, while we're here, let's just say I want to add an image here. I'll pretend that's an image. And I'm going to drag another one here. Oops, sorry. Drag another master page here, and I will make a round image here. And I will make that some strange color there. Okay, so now those exist as part of my web page. So now I'm going to go back up here, and I'm going to go to Publish Online. And it takes a while to wake up. And remember, you want to continue to update your existing document. So that means that the link that you've sent clients or whatever, it doesn't change, but the view changes because you're making edits, right? So then you go to Publish, and it asks you again, are you sure you want to update? And I say yes. So now let's see, once it updates, view the document. Now keep in mind, I have stripped away some of the earlier animation that I had in this design. So now I'm going to go to page 2, and now I'll click on this, and the email comes up. If I click on this, it takes me back home. Page 2, same thing, takes me back home. So that is the basic drill on adding pages, and I will include links in the assignment for the deeper dive into setting up hyperlinks, but this is just a very basic tutorial to get you started.